Hello, welcome. We shall overcome. Excuse me, have we started recording? Hello, everybody. How are you all? I hope all are doing great and fantastic. So, friends, once again, welcome to this new video. And, friends, in today's video, you are going to learn something new. In this video, I'm gonna make you think in English language. I'm gonna make you speak in English language because most of the learner who wants to think in English language. So, this video is for them who want to speak in English language by thinking, who just want to think in English language for speaking, and they just want to speak on the spot. So this video is going to be very, very important for all the learners. So make sure that you are going to watch this video till the very end. And if you are newly here, so please do not forget subscribe to this channel. Okay, friends. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. Why should we think in English language? Why should we think in English language if you are any learner? So you can have a look at me. Just look at me. I'm thinking and speaking. I'm thinking and communicating. I'm thinking and convincing my thoughts in English language. By thinking, I'm speaking. By thinking, I am speaking. I'm not thinking and I'm not taking too much time for thinking. So in this video, I'm going to make you able I'm going to make you think in English language. How can you be a proficient English speaker? How can you speak on the spot? How can you speak by thinking in English language? If even if you are not very fluent in this language, even then I'm gonna make you fluent in this language. So watch this video completely, because when you watch this video completely, you will get to know, you will get to realize that which kind of things you need to implement in your journey. Okay, so first of all, by thinking in English language, and for thinking in English language, what we have to do, there are some aspect that we have to follow for thinking in English language. And first thing that I'm going to make you do, that is be a good listener. For thinking in English language, for thinking in anything you want to, do you want to become a great English speaker? So first of all, try to be a great listener. Try to be a great listener. For speaking in English language on the spot, try to be a great English learner and try to be a great English listener. Because when you listen, you will capture the word, you will capture the sentence, and you can use the sentence while talking in English language with anyone. So first of all, try to be a good listener, and you will have to watch videos even though you are not able to understand anything. Even if you do not understand even a single word in English language, nevertheless you will have to watch the video, because you need to develop your thinking process in English language. If you want to develop your thinking process, so you will have to watch videos, you will have to watch carefully, you will have to listen carefully their words. I watch so many English speakers video. I watch very fluent English speakers videos, even if I do not understand anything, because they speaks very fast. So sometimes I do not understand what they say actually. Nevertheless, I watch videos again and again, again and again, so that I could improve my listening skill. Okay, so you will have to improve your listening skill first. If you want to be a great speaker in English language, so first of all, be a great listener in English language. Be a great listener today, and in the future people will listen you. Today you will have to listen a lot, in future people will listen you. Today you are listening to me, because earlier I used to listen a lot, and I want that day will come, I will listen to you. Come on, make it possible. Come on, bring that day, I will listen to you. Okay, so first of all, first thing that you need to develop, that is be a great listener of English language, because you need to develop your thinking process in English language. Whenever you watch videos in English language, all the time, whenever you get time, all the time, just wear a headphone and try to listen every time in English language. What happen when you all the time listen English word, all the time when you listen English word, what mind it's English words, right? When you listen English words every time, your mind and your brain capture that word, that English word, the mind and your brain will capture that English words, and that English words will stay in your mind forever. Okay, so for these things you will have to listen first. You will have to be a great listener in English language. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to make you do, that is be a great listener, and you will have to follow this. Try, come on, try to follow this only 10 or 15 days. You will see drastic change, you will see improvement, you will see the change that you will get in 10 to 15 days. Okay, so this was the first stage, this was the first thing that you need to develop, to implement in your journey. And if I talk about second step, so that is asking answer and question, asking answer and question with wh words. Come on, ask yourself any sentence with wh words. Oh, come on, there are so many wh words. We all know about why, what, where, how many, how much, which, whom, with whom, whose. We know about these all wh words. So come on, try to make sentences on this wh words and try to ask yourself, let's give me an examples. Okay, so you will have to copy my example with yourself. Okay, just you will have to talk like me. Just ask yourself that, hey dear Kala, how are you, what are you doing, what's your name, when will you go to school? I think you're a private teacher. So in which school do you teach? How many classes do you teach? And may I know what's your qualification? So in this way, you will have to ask a answer in question. You will have to answer. You will have to ask a question to yourself by by using WH words. You will have to apply WH words in this way. If you do like these, when you ask the answer and question to yourself, you will improve asking question, you will improve making sentences on the spot. How can you make sentences on the spot? Because when you do practice of asking question again and again, you will think and you will remember wh words again and again, and that words will come on the spot whenever you try to speak in English language. First of all, that word will come. So for gaining knowledge and for being a great thinker in English language, you will have to apply this method. Okay, so ask yourself question and answer, and just reply those all questions and answer. Just to talk with yourself, I can say in simple words, talk with yourself in English language. And I'm not talking about you will have to talk about randomly topic. No, not at all. You do not have to talk about on another things. You will have to just ask answer and question and just reply those questions answer, and you will get to know wh words. And you will have to ask a question with wh words, right? So this was the second step that you have to implement in your journey. Be a great English speaker, so you will have to follow these steps that I'm telling you. Okay, so I had told you about two steps. Step was be a great listener, and second step was that ask wh question and words. Okay, and if I talk about third step, so what about third step? Third step is be a good framer by thinking. All the time we try to speak in English language by thinking in our local language, and we start translating those all sentence in English word. Let's suppose that I want to speak in English language. So first of all, I think, and most of the learner think, first of all, they think in their mother tongue, in their local language. Suppose that after making this ये वीडियो बनाने के बाद मैं क्या करूँगी आफ्टर मेकिंग दिस वीडियो, व्हाट विल आई डू? Means in this way, I think in my mother tongue and I try to translate this sentence into English language. Means it takes a lot of time, and if you take a lot of time by talking with anyone in English language, means you are making them believe that you are not able to speak in English language because you are taking too much time. So if you are thinking in your mother tongue, in your local language, means you are making them believe with whom you are talking that you are not able to speak in English language on the spot. You are not very fluent in this language. You are making them believe by taking times. So if you this system is not so good. If you are translating, if you are trying to translate your sentence from your mother tongue and to English language means it takes too much time, and that is not going to help you out. So apply my methods that I'm going to teach you, I'm going to tell you, and that is, be a good framer by thinking whatever you think. Just to try to frame your sentence in English language. Suppose that after making video, I will go to my home, and after going to my home, I will just edit my video, and I will upload. So in this way, you will have to speak randomly. You will, whatever work you are about to do after completing this and that work, just frame those sentences in English language. Do not try to speak, and do not try to think in English language. When you think in your mother tongue, means you are trying to speak in your mother tongue. You are practicing of thinking in your mother tongue. So do not try to think in your mother tongue. You want to be a great English speaker, so you will have to develop a great framer of English language, right? Whatever work you are about to do, just speak those all words, speak those all sentences in English language. Talk with yourself that, hey Kala, how are you? And just try to ask, answer and question with WH word. And after that, just randomly talk on any topic, randomly talk on any things that you know about English language. Okay, need to think that I'm making mistake here, I'm speaking wrong English here. Do not think, do not take too much time for speaking in English. When you take time, when you take time for speaking in English language, means you will about to know, you will again think in your mother tongue. When you take time while speaking in English language, means again you will think in your mother tongue. That is not good, because you know what, while speaking in English language, when you take time, means you are implementing your mother tongue into English language, and that is not going to help you out. So follow this three step. And if I talk about four steps, so that is what is that? It's record yourself, right? Yes, you have heard right. Record yourself, whatever knowledge you have about the English language. Just speak in front of you. I'm not talking about speaking in front of anyone. Try to speak and record yourself. Do not speak in front of the mirror, because when you speak in front of the mirror will not tell your mistake, right? That is non-living things, and that is not going to help you out. That is not going to tell your mistakes. So do not do mirror practice, do recording practice. What you have to do, I know, and you also know, all people and all person have their own mobile. So you have to record, you have to open your recording, and whatever you know, suppose that take any topic and start speaking on the topic. Suppose that in front of, I'm speaking in front of mobile, so you will have to copy my practice, right? So today, hello dear friends, today I'm going to talk about education. I'm also very educated person. I have completed my master degree from this university, and today education, in this era, education is very important for all the people. Education is the key of success. So in this way, you will have to analyze yourself, you will have to create yourself, you will have to convince your thoughts in this way, right? These are the main steps of thinking in English language. If you want to think in English language, so apply this four step and see the drastic change. Okay, what are the four steps that I have told you about? That is, first, be a great listener. You will have to listen a lot, and you will have to bring that day that people will listen you. Today you are listening to me, and me, that day will come, I will listen to you. Come on, make it possible. Okay. And second thing is that, ask a question and answer in WH words. WH words, you will have to WH words, you will have to ask, answer and question with WH words. Because when you ask WH words question, so you will remember those all WH words, and on the spot that words will come whenever you try to speak in English language with anyone. Okay. And third step is that, be a good framer by thinking. Do not think in your mother tongue. Do not be a good framer in your mother tongue, in your local language. Okay. Be a good framer by thinking in English language. Try to frame sentences. If you know modal verbs, if you know tenses, so try to speak sentences by framing in English language. Okay, so and fourth step is that record yourself. Yes, this is very simple step that you can follow. Trust me, if you follow this four step 10 to 20 days, you will see drastic change. You will be a great English speaker if you follow this four step every day. Just follow 10 to 20 days and see the drastic change. Okay, so if you have any questions, so do ask me on the comment section. I will reply and I will answer about your question. Okay, so if you have any doubt, so you can ask me, and I will meet you in the next video. Till then, keep applying this four step and just start thinking in English language. Keep practicing, keep learning. Just try to speak in English language all the time, and I will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care, have a nice day.